Ja. Well, I sent you a to-do list as long as my arm. Yeah, definitely a thing to do. Uh-huh.
Good morning and welcome to Mom and Ed and Loki in the morning for January 16th, 2023, Indiana version. Let's see if we can fix that a little bit. That's about as big as it's
Mom
going
is
to get.
fixing things. I say good morning, German version, or more or less German accent version.
You could do it in German, but I'd be like, huh? As I get every word in a thousand. Well, I probably get more than one word in 1,000 as long as it's like ands and thes. I'll be good there.
Well, the thing is, German version would be noon, that is Guten Tag, good day, or the one of those universal replacements for hello, Mahlzeit,
Oh, I don't know that one.
where you essentially considered that approved use is just kind of have a good lunch while all are heading to the canteen. Mahlzeit. But this is also sometimes a stand-in for hello, which is a bad thing if it happens on way to or from restroom. Cause no, you're not wishing people to have a good deal when on that. Wait, nope, nope, nope.
Let me grab Twitch and get us started here a second. And well, apparently Alt Lexington is on. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. I love you all at Lexington, but I don't want to watch your show. I want to watch my show. There we go. There we go. All right, I now have Twitch on so I can watch any chat that comes through. Yeah, it's like Klingon. If you translate it literally, you're swearing at people every third word, such as "nuchnech" doesn't mean what can I do for you. It's what the f do you want?
What do you want?
Yeah.
Tell me your head. Eh?
Yes, Kaplato is close enough to a greeting.
It's yeah. Fuck.
Yes.
Oil.
I rearrange stuff I'd been playing on my laptop, which I have a weird issue with my laptop. Wherever I put the mouse, um, it's the cursor is about a quarter of an inch off from what's being targeted. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and it's very annoying. So I have to go in and move some of the things around, and it does make it really hard to play on the laptop. But today, all I need to do on the laptop when I get to work is to play the red alert once. And then I'm done. Then I'm done. I don't have to do anything else till I get back here tonight. And courtesy of stuff, I actually will be around tonight for a Switch. But it looks like I'm going to go home tomorrow right after I get some work done. So I don't know that I will be on for a live stream tomorrow night, because I can't imagine coming here, doing a live stream, putting everything together, and then driving home 4 hours at 9 at night, which gets me back into Chicago at like 2 in the morning. That would not be a fun night.
Yeah,
It would be a dangerous night, yes. But there's a alleged snowstorm maybe heading our way for Wednesday evening, so I don't really want to drive home Wednesday with the possibility of a snowstorm of 2 inches to 4 inches on the expressway. That's not fun. I can drive in the snow. I'm not worried about me driving in the snow. It's the other people driving in the snow.
Yeah, those mobile obstacles.
Exactly. Clearly, you've met the people in Chicago driving. So I dragged out my Dundee tune and realized I'd done almost nothing with him, so I took him out in his little bug ship for a little bit. And I thought I had a Jem'Hadar Vanguard carrier for him, which I really liked. I can't believe I don't have that. Maybe I do. Maybe I just need to get to someplace. Let's see. Have we determined... Oh, I don't even know if I've determined which alliance he is yet. Yeah, I haven't even played him. I haven't played him long enough to make him Federation allied.
That is... Okay, that is tutorial incomplete.
Yep, I know that. What did I do with him? Episodes, engineered for war. Yep.
When I asked...
I take that back. They are all done there. I just haven't gone any further after tutorial. Okay, so... Did I align him with somebody then? Oh, we can find out really quickly. Oh yeah, I must have, because he can go to Earth.
Yep. And do yourself a favor. And do the Gamma story arc.
Just to get him free of the Ketracel White.
Get him free to Ketracel White and get him free to the story we actually want to play. Because even at level 65, Jem'Hadar is not considered major until Gamma Arc is completed. Before that, he does not have access to everything in game.
This is
not access to every content. So really complete the Gamma Arc. And also okay, there has been the cliff that killed plenty of Jem'Hadars in the first year of the Gamma Arc. That was Tenebris Torquent, but this has been meanwhile adjusted to any player's abilities, except if you have a serious orientation problem. You have to be able to manage Labyrinth, but the action part has been really simplified.
Really?
Definitely simplified.
Huh. I hate when they simplify stuff.
Crocodile has been there, and he was not impressed. I have so much skills, was ready to, either die and shout or shine and shout, but no, the danger cliff has been removed.
Really?
Yeah, they found a way to help those who do not need, cause they help everyone in this at that point.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Oh, I can't brag any longer, but did it first try, cause it was they found an easy way. You know, a cliff easy mode, that is a cliff with a bridge. Or a rift with a bridge.
Okay, that's well phrased. cliff with a bridge. Okay. Well, I have my Jem'Hadar Vanguard carrier now, since I had that from a previous tune. Good morning, Ed. How are you doing today? Ed has joined us in Twitch chat.
Hello, Ed.
So I actually spent this weekend continuing the ongoing mission to refine some of my omegas. I actually got 900 omega slivers refined, which only leaves me 2,700 to go on the slivers. And I think I'm on some crazy number of whatever comes after sliver.
Shards?
Shards? Yeah, whatever they are. So let's see. At the moment I have roughly... Oh, I can't access my account bank at this time. Anyway, call it 6,000 at the moment, so I'll have close to 10,000 shards. That'll give me 3,300 fragments and 1,000 omegas when all is done. And that just takes so much time. But I want to get all the slivers done. I'd like to get them all done. Well, in light of me needing to run through the Gamma, what would you like to do? Do you want to run Gamma with me? Do you want to do other things today? I can, since I'm not going to class tonight, I can run Gamma tonight and have Dundee all caught up by tomorrow. Maybe.
Yeah, I could wake up Crocodile and redo the things. Have my notebook with me and see. Okay, there's room for improvement. Even more room for
Always.
improvement.
The biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. Let's see. Good morning, Musin. Let's see. It says, could really use a small human to walk on my back with reckless abandon and no qualms about making me scream. I got a nasty catch in my left shoulder and it's making it impossible to sleep. That's weird. My husband's got the same issue, but they suspect that maybe the cancer spread into the bones of his shoulders and they don't want him to do anything just on the off chance that's what it is and it fractures. And then we have a big problem. Bigger problem. I mean, we got a big problem now, but bigger problem. So yeah, I can loan you the dog, but I think a 6-pound dog isn't going to help you out too much, Id. And I could do it, but I think I'm not a small human being by any stretch of the imagination. Hey, I see a crocodile right there. Hi, crocodile.
Yep. Hello, Dundee.
Oh, I invited the wrong person there. Sorry about that, Noreen. Nope. Crocodile. Fine. We'll do it the hard way. Over there. Good morning, Lafonos. How are you? My plans to run a leveling event tomorrow are maybe on hold if I decide to drive back to Chicago with the oncoming potential snowstorm. Subject to change, of course. I am doing okay, thank you very much. Alright, so I am decently equipped to do anything.
I'm equipped appropriately for everything, I think.
Let me just do one thing here.
Also, my background team is also yes.
Just want to turn off all the junk here. Okay, got some of the noise off my chat channels there. Alright, well, in that case, shall we go start off with Storm Clouds Gather?
Go to DS9.
Storm Clouds Gather. Share mission.
Oh, absolutely.
And now transwarp outdoors.
Let's see. It says the dog would be good for cuddles. I would let you walk on my back. How good at disregarding the sounds of wincing and cries of pain. Okay, Id, so my background was in nursing, and everybody gets all really tentative and weird about the first time you have to stick a needle into somebody, because we've all been stuck with pins and needles and stuff. And so the first time I'm putting this huge 18 gauge needle into somebody's vein, it's like, oh, that didn't hurt me at all. So I'm really good with it. When it's not me getting hurt, I'm fine with it. It's amazing how you can get to that point. Are you ready to hit the button, Ed?
Arr.
Hitting the button.
Begin button.
Please, we're low on fuel and supplies. We need help badly.
Okie dokie.
Okay, Crocodile and Dundee will help
Come
you.
on. The High Council has announced several challenges to the Empire, worthy of a warrior such as yourself. Would you like to review them?
This is Station Control. Also,
Would you like to review? Is that something like, would you like to know more?
This is Station Control. Also,
Kind of a bureaucratic way.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, we have
You know, the paper stuff we usually leave to the waters.
Yes, yes. There you go. I'll give you the team.
Hello.
It's not. Oh, yeah, we gotta go talk to everybody. Talk fest. I'll go left if you'll go right. Or you?
Time for some chin wagging.
Yeah,
Admiral
exactly.
Quinn's office is behind those doors.
Yeah, I like how
Ambassador
Admiral
Odo's
Quinn's
here
office
to
is also
coordinate security
the
efforts.
ships.
Here is Proconsul Deton's office.
This
Chancellor Jem'Hadar has an office here.
Okay, now we'll
There
get
are
some more.
several Alpha Quadrant.
Let's see, where am I going here? Nope, not there.
It looks like Councilor Garrick is in his old tailor shop.
That's Jem'Hadar.
Go from reptile to reptile.
I got. Oh, you're there with Garrick.
My father is in my uncle's bar. Hard to believe he used to work there, huh?
I was wondering, we would have been white
I believe the
if you...
Kai is here, in the Bajoran Temple.
Why is the Bajoran Temple right across from the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, you're there.
The Alliance has asked a number.
Oh, yeah.
Where am I going?
The good old days of just shooting and stuff done.
The situation
Talk,
is
talk, talk, talk,
How
talk,
I
talk,
miss
talk,
them.
talk. Yeah, really. And back to the bar. Oh, you're in the bar.
There's a number of refugee groups here on the promenade.
Are we here for war, or is this a sightseeing event?
Talk, 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 talk.
The summit will begin soon. First, transmit your report to me for review.
When I asked why is the bar across from the temple, it says why? Location, location, location. Lots of after-service drinks. So true. Let's see.
What a
And
surprise.
time for more talk.
Okay. Whoever did this had a serious
Hello again.
If I can have everyone's attention.
I'm gonna hit
Thank
the
you. Thank you
escape
all
button.
for coming. Get to that damaged pilot.
Okie dokie. Ore processing, yes. It's ore processing time. I love the expression on Crocodile's face there. I guess better start shooting things.
Yeah. Time to freeze things.
Bad news. The hangar security shield.
Oh. It is. You want to get that one?
Yeah.
I'll move over to the next one.
Our relay.
I got the shields. Good morning, Wolfie.
That kind of console.
Nice work.
Of course, it's not over yet. There are bugs.
Yeah. Ah.
Whee! Whee!
Okay.
Got that. Do we still have the bug where the whole team doesn't like to come across?
Had on first
Okay.
place and just
Seems to be good.
yeah.
All right. The safety. I need you to.
I just noticed your title. Magnificent.
We grab the station from their cold, dead claws.
The Herc are attacking the station.
Lafano
and
says, so
several
many
civilian
flashing bright
vessels
colors
in the
reminds me of a
system.
rave.
I've
And
sent
Yusin
Starfleet
says, oh, do
vessels
you remember
to
my
this
title
way, and
then,
I'm
Mom? No, I
concerned
don't.
civilian target too thin.
I don't even remember my
I'd
own
like-
titles. Ships! Ooh, let's kill ships. Ships. One second here. Go.
Aim with the Herc.
Oh, that was close. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Graceland?
Yeah.
Plotting a course for base.
I'm the king of Crown Roll, among other things.
Ah. Ooh. Lots of swarmers.
Fight now and destroy the Herc.
Concentrate fire on their capital ships.
Chief, I need those systems online. Systems online in 60 seconds.
Don't let the frigate swarms get behind you.
Ew.
Just a few more seconds.
Oh, no worries, Nad. We like this stuff.
Dying around and sending anomalies to duty.
catch up on chat in just a moment, everyone. It's like ninth rule. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I feel a little bit like pest control.
Let's see. Newson's title is Lucky,
That was unexpected.
and mentions that
But
Lisa
I
Marie
suspect it
Presley
show
passed away. Yeah, I saw that.
Just how real the Herc's threat is to all of us.
Let's
After
see. I
today,
guess I'll take.
I'd like to
Yeah,
think
do I
that
care?
letting the Herc destroy the Gamma Quadrant.
I
Now,
really
this is
don't.
embarrassing. I did 2 endeavors I planned to skip.
In the meantime, I have received a request from Kai Kira. Congratulations on the first.
I need your help with a very sensitive... Something else on your mind?
Yeah, so this morning on this account I had AP damage, plasma damage, and phaser damage ground. So I got all 3 weapons lined up, went down, started Operation Wolf, camped out in one spot, did the first one, switched weapons, did the second one, took a moment, switched to the third weapon, did that, boom, done in 2 minutes. And I dropped the V'ger probes to really do some additional plasma, and they will do plasma after you're dead, which was great. So I got killed, and it's still doing damage, and by the time I recovered, I had my 20,000 done. It was nice.
Okay.
It was fun. It was the equivalent of the rainbow build for ground. Much fun. Shall we do Armistice?
Of course we could do it.
Okie dokie.
Share with me.
I will do that. Excuse me 1 second. Loki, just hang on for 1 second. I was gonna switch legs. I have my legs crossed and Loki's sleeping on them. And so one leg is now completely asleep, so I have to switch legs there.
That reminds me, would it be appropriate to have kind of a holster for Loki and, yeah, your ankle holster? Put Loki in.
Yes. My
Okay.
emergency spare dog.
You would look weird when walking, like clump, clump, clump.
Well, not that weird because I have the Star Trek slippers, which are shuttlecraft with nacelles on them. So your feet can't be any closer together than like 12 inches. And it's really weird to walk with your feet that far apart. And it wouldn't be any different with her on one. All right.
And the imagine of, I'm pretty sure you have seen the Steve Martin movie Roxanne.
Yes, absolutely.
And when he's playing alien hunting neighbors with his weird gesture, like that kind of walk.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it looks like. Loki has departed. She's gone off to do Loki things for the moment. I'm sure she'll be back. Let's see, quick catch up here. It says Robbie Knievel also passed away in the last week. Wow. It's really weird. People dying. No. I'm not trying to be cold. It's just... it sucks. Are you ready to begin Armistice?
Yes, indeed.
Pressing the buttons. And the numbers slowly get polished till they get to their beautiful glowy shininess of 100.
Yeah. Reminds me on the bed all day of Ketracel White dependency.
Well, I have
Good,
plenty
you've
of
arrived.
Ketracel White with me,
I
so...
suggest
Those satellites.
Alrighty.
Dun, 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 dun.
Looks like the satellite.
you should be able to.
Looks like the sat.
You should be picking up some
That's
debris
interesting.
clouds from Herc ships in orbit.
It's possible some Herc bypassed the satellites. We should be ready.
Looks like O'Brien's trick still works.
There we go.
We're in position. All right. The doc. Watch it. We're in range of their weapons. Watch it. We're in range of their weapons. Watch it. We're in range of their
Yeah,
weapons.
thank you.
Now let's see what happens with the acceptor. You are elsewhere
We're in
somehow.
range of their
Yeah, I
weapons.
know. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Let me get out of here.
Okay, beam up again.
And
I beam up.
yeah, I hit the beam down and the accept, and it didn't. Let me get out of here if I can.
Okay, continue button.
And yeah, actually, I got killed button.
Now, you are in system or...
I will tell you in 2, 1. I am in the system. I'm outside the planet.
Okay, I have a continue button and get my whole team, away team offered. For some reason, it did not think that you decided to beam down as I did, but okay,
Yeah,
I beam down and hope for the best.
Okay, let me see. Because on my list, it's the next one in. Go to the colony. Give me a moment here. Let's see. That's really weird.
Okay, when I beam out, I end in sector space. So when you beam down, we will see what happens. And really, this kind of teamwork in Star Trek Online multiplayer, massively
We're in position.
multiplayer online
Alright.
gaming,
Good.
it's always interesting how the system behaves.
Okay, so I've got the beam down, but it's not giving me the option to be part of a team.
Join, set me as captain for those and
No,
accept and see what happens.
I can't. You're not an option.
Okay, accept button and we will see what is going on.
Okay.
This is...
It's like it unteamed us, but there you are. Okay. Do 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 do. Aww.
It unteamed us, but not precisely as unteaming is designed or whatever it did. Oh, really.
I see we have Shoes, Suede, and Goody.
Okay. Goody was not precisely planned. I had expect blue, but yes.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
All right, let us go do things then. That was interesting.
We're not alone. Herc life signs dead ahead.
And Loki has returned.
This is interesting.
These first.
Oh, somebody brought a Targi with them.
Here to help. Keep fighting.
Battle beasts. Even Klingons are not the best breeding soldiers. Well, kind of.
Really?
You made it. Good. Yes. She's out of the...
Okay. Walking along. Do, do, do.
Do 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 do.
The guy's waiting for you.
Okay,
The
come
temple
here.
ahead.
Come on. Loki's growling at me, but
Pretending to be a dog.
do you want to come sit here?
Welcome. It's been some time since we've
It's
had
the
peaceful
Kai.
visitors. And Kai Kira. It's been too long.
Oh, so cute.
As you can see, our people... They're called... I see. That's not very well.
Alrighty, let's go cure people so that they can die.
Yeah.
It's not my usual interpretation of cure, but okay.
When they put me here... Is this...
What was that?
And it's true.
Oh, at some point we'll come up to my favorite line in the whole thing. I can't remember where it happens, though. The victory is life, so is Rectigino, but I don't say it every 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Such a good line.
If I cite Kira correct, it's 5 seconds, but yeah, indeed.
It is the best line.
I shot the Kai.
Defend yourselves.
And I'll shoot the Herc.
Someone's down. Medic. Someone help him.
Oops. Where is he?
I'm afraid he's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
I was going to just say that.
The doctor and I will stay...
Alrighty. Everybody, this way.
Yeah. Follow the leader.
Probably the Yellow Brick Road?
A cooperative door this time.
All clear. Artemis says, doesn't look all that yellow. It's pretty yellow. Yellowy brownish. Okay, it looks like DT's area of the world.
Everyone made it out.
Well, that was easy.
I really enjoyed the gravity changer. Pull all the pests in front of me to get them shot if the pull itself does not do the crash.
Yeah, oh, I was using that yesterday for whatever I was doing. Oh, I used it on the clones. I was having some fun with it. Well, that was relatively fast. There must be more to it than this. Do we have any space battle?
There is a space battle, and of course it's normal mode, so the battles go faster than you are used to.
Yes, this is true. This is true.
Though those numbers never accelerate.
Defeat the Herc fleet. Sure, no problem. Woo! Well, something got me.
You can look into toggle damage history. What was it?
Let's see. Ennis satellite.
A satellite that is okay you through somewhere you should not have been.
I could have told you that just for the fact I blew up. Move into tactical position, i.e. don't blow up again.
Just in time. Here they come.
Doesn't this feel very Ninth Rule? They all conveniently pop in right in front of you.
Yeah, and I guess my gravity well helps a bit.
Oh, yes, that would definitely affect it. Loki. I don't know if you guys can hear Loki barking in the other room.
He's sufficiently oppressed.
Right, looks like the Herc have had enough for now. Let's get the rest of Opaka's...
I'm glad.
Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Julian.
There we are.
Yeah, Artemis getting blown up's kind of my forte. It's my speciality.
Welcome to Deep
Yeah.
Space Nine.
This time I killed the foe, so she was caught by friendly fire.
Emissary, our paths meet again.
Hello, Ben. It's good to hear from you.
Right, Loki? Loki says right. Let's see what we get for that one.
I'm glad we were able to return Opaka to Bajor.
Ooh, new outfits.
She's determined to follow the will of the prophets and establish a new place of worship in the Gamma Quadrant near the wormhole.
Congratulations, Honored First.
Ooh, we get more toys.
The Founders have asked the Alliance to send an expeditionary force into the outer reaches of our territory. The Herc are... Remember...
I will accept that one, but I will play through that one hopefully when I get back this evening. Try and get a little further along in the storyline. Let's see, so after that I've got... events... Nope, not events, episodes, yes. So I have The Search, Doomed to Repeat, Quark's Lucky 7, Tenebra's Torquent, and Home. So I got 4 to play, which probably isn't all going to happen tonight, but it might.
Yeah, there are 2 solos in it, so
yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and I might be able to get it done. All right, let's catch up on chit chat here from Artemis, who says, "Ouch, yes, ouch." It says, "Whenever I run Defense of Starbase One, I have to ask, who builds a starbase in a location that has constant debris showers coming in at warp speed?" Well, duh.
I will report this to our Klingon allies and let me call me when they are responding.
They like to give you a challenge, you know. People who put Starbase One there said, these people are slackers. Let's make it interesting. Let's put it where there's something to constantly keep them on their toes, that if they don't respond to it, they all instantly die. Yeah, that's a good idea. We got about 6 minutes before I have to leave. Is there anything? I don't think we can do the search in 6 minutes.
No.
Yep.
Missions, even the map changes take longer these days.
Yeah.
I have nothing for a 6-minute schedule.
Okay. You want to do a quick patrol or something? We can do a patrol.
Patrol is fine with me.
Okay.
Just pick your poison.
Ooh, let us pick, how about Trouble Over Tur?
Yeah, and maybe Elite this time.
Okie dokie. You like to give me a challenge on that one, don't you? Alrighty, I'm ready to go.
Patrols, Klingsilver, Trouble Over Tear. There we are.
Launching.
Yeah, Elite Trouble Over Tear.
I've elited.
Not a smart decision, but yeah.
Not a smart decision, but it's the one that you've made, yes.
Indeed.
Loki, dear, don't want me. I love you, dear. Hey, I'm going to ship Loki down so you can give her all the cuddles she needs here, because clearly I'm not giving her enough of them.
This has been a disturbance. Very well.
Right here. There it is. Heading over to the rift.
Watch out! Lots are coming out of the rift. Targets of the Loki expired.
It's very hard to control a starship when there's a dog licking your hand.
Congratulations on the first.
Ooh. I've gained a new captain ability. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Looks like we made it here.
Oh no, the rift won't close.
Something's wrong. The rift isn't closing. Ilachi warships on intercept. They're coming from the rift. More Ilachi ships on approach. Get ready to fight. Hostile Ilachi fleet on sensors. Here they come.
Zeit. Lots of colors.
Oh yeah. It's not all pink this time. I love it when it's a new tune and you're getting accolades like every second or so. Ooh, you got this. Ooh, you got that. Ooh, you got this.
Congratulations on the first.
This is the Liberator. Immediate assistance is required.
Dude. do your job, we'll do our job, okay?
Well done, everyone.
Many among us were once Romulan, Commander Jem'Hadar. We are proud
That worked fine.
That worked great, yes. And I accumulated some new junk in my trunk. And a bunch of Ketrasulfide. Well, I guess we'll start from the top then.
Attacks like these are...
Whew. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Doing this off my phone. Let me jump into chat here. Let's see. Good morning, Abram. Good morning, Obi-Wan. Do polaron beams really affect NPCs?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Let's see. I want to get Hogwarts Legacy Collector Edition, but I say Merlin's Beard 289 can't swing that. Heck no. All right, it's 7:02. I need to go to work. So Ed's in charge now. It's the Ed edition.
Yes.
Do we want to raid somebody
So,
before we do that?
Currently, no decision in my mind. For everybody else, it's Monday, and you know what? We hate Mondays and stay awesome.